Welcome, everybody, to Deadline Hollywood. I'm Brian Corsetti here with Pete Hammond. We're talking about Oscar Snubs, a fun topic, Pete. Yeah. What do we got this year?
Oh my gosh, we got a lot of snubs here this year from the Academy. They were in a snubbing mood. I'll start with Best Director. I mean, when they announced this morning the list of nominees and they said Ben Zeitlin, not Ben Affleck. I mean, you could have heard the groans in the audience. It was a shocker. Ben Zeitlin for Beast of the Southern Wild. I mean, that was a real long shot in the directing category. Ben Affleck, everybody thought would be nominated for Argo. I thought he was going to win, and he doesn't get a nomination.
Didn't even get nominated.
No, he got nominated for as a producer of the picture, but that's it, but not directing, and that was a huge snub, considering his movie's up for 7 Oscars and things, so, and he has to be terribly, terribly disappointed.
He's going to get an Oscar in every other category but directing and acting.
I know. What he does. The other big snub was Kathryn Bigelow in Zero Dark 30. She was the only woman ever in Oscar history to win the Oscar for Best Director. That was 3 years ago for Hurt Locker. I guess the misogynistic Academy decided that was enough for women and didn't nominate her here. That was a shocker. She did an amazing job with Zero Dark 30, but no nomination there despite the fact that her film is nominated. Third big shocker, also by way of the director's branch, Tom Hooper, director of Les Miserables. He was just nominated for the DGA Award, as was Ben Affleck, as was Kathryn Bigelow. Also not nominated here, in favor of Michael Haneke, foreign language film Amour, so much smaller kind of movie. Ben Zeitlin in there. It's a very interesting race here, and it usually matches the DGA, the Directors Guild choices. This year, no. Only 2 DGA nominees are also nominated for director, and that's Steven Spielberg and Ang Lee. So it'll be interesting.
You think it could be Steven Spielberg's year? I mean,
it could well be.
Because he got snubbed last year with War Horse.
I know he got snubbed last year, so maybe you stand in line with the snubs, and eventually they give you your 3rd or 4th Oscar in his case. I want to say another big snub was The Dark Knight Rises, one of the big money makers of the year. The reason the Academy went to 10 films originally was because The Dark Knight was snubbed for Best Picture the last time, but it got 8 nominations and it won 2 Oscars. This time, not even special effects, not even sound effects editing. Nothing. Zippo.
Skyfall 2 was another snub, right?
Yeah, in Best Picture. A lot of people thought James Bond's 50th anniversary, very well-reviewed film, this might get in. No, it was out. Jeez. And, you know, and in the acting categories, there's several snubs too, but that's more understandable because those are really tight races.
Sure.
Someone was going to get out. So those weren't like the jaw-dropping stunners of the director's branch.
Well said. Thanks for watching, guys. For a full list of the Oscar nominations, head on over to Deadline.com. And if you want, follow us on Twitter at DeadlinePete and myself at Brian Corsetti. See you next time.